the kind of networking you do over here, I'm sure it is going to help you be employed for next 40 years of your life. Education is not an expense, education
Absolutely.
is an
Investment.
investment. We want students as business leaders. So it's like going and teaching a mini India. We don't want implementers. We want leaders. All students come together, live together on campus, work together on campus, and celebrate together on campus.
Hi guys, welcome back to this MBA podcast. I have SMHRD director with me, Netra ma'am. Ma'am, thank you so much for giving this opportunity to have little conversation with you. So ma'am has a very good concept on return on investment जब हम MBA की फीस के बारे में बात करते हैं. And ma'am, a lot of students ना वो सोचते हैं कि प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस में 20 लाख 25 लाख 30 लाख का फीस हम देते हैं तो उसका ROI क्या होगा. फिर वो कैलकुलेशन होता है मैम एवरेज सैलरी के साथ. अरे यार मैंने यहाँ पे 25 लाख दिया, इसका एवरेज तो 12.5-13 लाख है. मैम व्हाट इज योर एडवाइस टू स्टूडेंट्स जो इस पर्सपेक्टिव से सोचते हैं कि ROI करके कोई चीज होती है या फिर हाउ डू यू टेक इट?
So, Ketan, very, very important in life is not return on investment. I feel it is return on life, which SCMHRD gives you.
Right.
Okay. So, when you talk about return on investment, it is if I have put so much money today, in how many months will I be able to get it back?
Right.
Today, if you talk about a 19 lakhs average, I just have one small query. Do we stop working after 2 years?
Right.
So SCMHRD, I feel, is one particular institution which does not talk about return on investment. It talks about return on life. The kind of networking you do over here, I'm sure it is going to help you be employed for next 40 years of your life. Okay, the kind of friends you are going to make are going to support you next 40 years of your life.
True.
The kind of exposure you get over here, and it's a finishing course. You've already come with so many different competencies from so many walks of life. At no point in time should we talk of return on investment. We have to talk about return on life. How are we able to contribute towards the well-being of our siblings? How are we able to contribute towards the well-being of our parents?
True.
How are we able to contribute towards the well-being of our society? That is return on life, which SCMHRD as an institution focuses on. Return on investment is a very short term, equity kind of a connotation. When you talk of I have put in 10 lakhs, next year I want to get 10 lakhs back. But after you get those 10 lakhs back, do you stop working?
Right.
You don't.
Right.
Okay, just imagine by putting in an investment. And for me personally also, I've always felt education is not an expense. Education
Absolutely.
is an investment.
Yes,
And you invest it in the right curriculum, you invest it in the right ecosystem, and it has enough and more potential to be able to give you great returns in the long run.
Absolutely.
And I think, as MBA grads, we all should understand this concept of being in a particular domain for a considerably long period of time consistently. That is something which gives us return on the value that we have invested. And this is our concept in SCMHRD. So return on investment is terminology devised by some ranking agencies, which we do not too much believe in. We feel once you are in SCMHRD, you should get the returns of being in SCMHRD throughout your entire life.
True.
So that is our way of looking at return on life, and
Right.
not only investment.
And मैम एक जनरेशन अगर सेट हो जाता है लाइक अच्छी जॉब अच्छा पैकेज तो उनकी आने वाली जनरेशन भी मैम सेट हो जाती है.
Absolutely.
तो डेफिनेटली इट्स नॉट ROI,
And
it's
just to
ROL.
give you an insight
हाँ.
on that, Symbiosis now is 53 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And there are children whose parents have been in Symbiosis. Okay. So one generation who was set because of the contribution Symbiosis made in their life, and they are very keen of having their children also in Symbiosis institutions.
True. True.
So that speaks about the value this institution brings in an individual's life.
Perfect, ma'am. Very well answered. Ma'am, my next question. SMHRD has been doing phenomenally good.
Thank you.
Predominantly आपका BA program.
Yes.
So looking at BA as of now, I would rather want to understand what did you do with the BA program, because of which BA program इतना अच्छा कर रहा है. Because there are a lot of colleges which are offering BA program, but जो एक J कब आया है SMHRD के BA program में, highest placement हो, profiles हो, companies on campus हो, average package हो, it has done phenomenally good. So ऐसा क्या curriculum आपने set किया है and उसके future plans क्या है?
Yeah. So the advantage I
Hmm.
feel SCMHRD got for the business analytics program
Hmm.
is the first move that we took. So
Okay.
in 2014-15, we talked about just 1 year postgraduate program
Hmm.
in business analytics.
Okay.
Okay. After that, we got very good insights from the industry,
Hmm.
where the industry said, why don't you make it as a full-time 2 years MBA program?
Okay.
And at that time, the advantage we had was the entire curriculum that we set for a business analytics program was keeping in mind that the students who get into this program should have at least 2 years of work experience in the industry.
Right. Right.
Okay, so unless you understand business, you are not capable to do any analytics or analysis on that business.
Absolutely.
So 2 years of work ex is something that we ensured that builds in rigor in the program.
Right.
Okay. I see a lot of institutions now which are adding a couple of electives to the regular MBA program and calling it specialization in business analytics. However, at SCMHRD, the unique part is we have 3 programs. We have our flagship MBA program, which is now in existence for the last 30 plus years. And this program has a specialization in HR, marketing, finance, and operations. Then there is a separate program curated only for business analytics, where 2 years of work experience is something that is essential by way of eligibility. And the way we've curated the program is we do not want our students to be data science experts or coders.
Okay.
No way. We want students as business leaders. Okay, so we don't talk about people who can just only talk of coming up with numbers and figures that today machines can do.
Right.
We want individuals who will lead by way of interpretations and insights. And that is one unique characteristic of the program. So everything, right from machine learning to big data to cloud computing to Tableau, which talks about data visualization techniques, and you have a lot of industry experts who come and deliver these courses. And just imagine 2 years you are concentrating on this particular ever emerging field called business analytics. And this program became a 2 years MBA program in 2017. The way it picked up was phenomenal. We started with just 60 as an intake, but there was one particular instance which really I felt very uncomfortable about, was as the program picked up, lots of students started to apply.
Okay.
And there was once a student who came to me and said, ma'am, I have lost being a part of this merit list just by a few points. Is it possible that I get admission? And at that particular time, I said, I'm really sorry, our intake is just 60. And at that time, the student told me, ma'am, actually, it's not the problem of my acumen and ability, it is the problem of your appetite. Now, that hit me really, hard. And then I said, there are lots of students who want business analytics, as a specialization and as a program. And it was then that we moved the batch size from 60 to 90. I think by doing this, we are now in a position to give more business analytics professionals, into the business domain. So these are certain things which make the program really unique.
So now also we've got 90 or we have increased
90.
it? 90.
Now 90.
90. And ma'am, from day one, students will be learning the business analytics
Yes.
gamuts.
Yes,
Acha.
absolutely.
And 2 years of work ex, any industry would do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. But ma'am, अभी यहाँ पे एक problem भी है ना. कि बीए भी इतना अच्छा हो गया कि बच्चे लोग बोल रहे हैं मैं बीए के लिए अप्लाई करूंगा.
Hmm.
What about अपना flagship program and then IDM? What are your plans for that?
Yeah. So, see, business analytics 2 years is the WorkX.
हाँ.
People do apply, but the regular MBA program
Huh.
that has its own charm.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you
right.
have a lot of freshers, you have a lot of people with great aspirations.
Hmm.
So today, if you ask what is the diversity, ma'am, in terms of experienced versus the freshers, I would say we have about 55-60% students who have some work ex.
Right.
However, 40-45% are people who are freshers. Now, HR, marketing, operations, and finance have been domains which have gained one level of maturity in the industry.
Right.
Okay, and conscious decisions students make to get into these domains too.
Right.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
once and just by way of putting it across, that program also has a lot of traction. And the advantage over there is we have more seats in that program.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And
right. Absolutely.
one thing which SCMHRD has always followed is first 6 months of our curriculum talk about business literacy. Students don't get into specialization in first semester, which I see predominantly many B schools doing. First, we feel they should understand business and business
Right.
literacy. Second semester onwards, they get into various specializations.
This is nice.
So in that program also we have students from 24 different states. So imagine the kind of diversity this program is able to build in the classroom. So it's like going and teaching a mini India. So that is something which is very unique about our flagship MBA program.
Ma'am, we would love to understand couple of things about IDM because IDM के लिए बच्चे interested है, but we want to make sure that IDM के लिए वही बच्चे apply करें जिनको interest होगा.
Correct.
So if you can give us an idea कि IDM में अभी फिलहाल क्या हो रहा है, अगर कोई बच्चा IDM को opt करता है, so आगे career growth कैसे होगा?
Correct. Now, basically, IDM as a program, we started in 2011. Okay. And why did we start it? We just started it with a batch size of 40.
Okay.
Now, India, we all know, is a developing country. Okay. Today, we talk about the government's focus and budget towards infrastructure,
Right.
which is humongous.
Right.
Moreover, infra companies are capital intensive companies.
Right.
And if we look at our program for the infrastructure development and management, here the eligibility is predominantly engineers from
Okay.
any stream.
Okay.
Okay. So these are three aspects. Regular MBA program, anybody, irrespective of any WorkX, can
Right.
apply
Any specialization.
any specialization. Second, business analytics, 2 years of WorkX in any domain
Any
required.
domain. Right.
But the third one, which is our infrastructure development and management, we predominantly always looked at engineers to be a part of this program.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
just recently
Right.
that we said, okay, even if the student has a relevant WorkX in the area of supply chain and logistics, then the student should have at least about a year of WorkX to be able to be eligible to apply for this program. Now, if you ask me, ma'am, what is the kind of career trajectory for the students? See, I would suggest that, students should not look at the infrastructure program as mere implementers.
Okay.
The program is made in such a way that you take the entire lead of reviving the projects which are in the infrastructure domain. So here also, like I mentioned, data science, we don't want coders and data scientists in our business analytics. Similarly, in infrastructure program, we don't want implementers. We want leaders in the infrastructure domain. Okay. And a lot of our students also get in some roles where they do projects under some consulting assignments
Okay.
taken up for various business units. And
Okay.
it is a capital intensive industry. A lot
Got
of
it, got
times the students may feel in the initial stages, my CTC, which you all call
हाँ,
as.
हाँ.
Okay, so I am more keen on clarifying that no, my CTC should match the CTC of the regular MBA
Flagship.
program.
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
But instead of looking at it that way,
Hmm.
we should again over here look at first day, first hour productivity, which
Exactly.
very few people in the infrastructure domain have.
Hmm.
And that
Hmm.
advantage our infrastructure students have
True.
if they get into these specific industries.
So if somebody is interested in infra,
yeah,
then only apply.
then you please
Got it.
apply, and you will see how quickly you will move to another level.
Okay.
If you take up this particular program, provided you have a keen interest in studying
Hmm.
everything which entails all aspects of infrastructure development and management.
Right. Ma'am,
You know?
would it be correct if I say that कि IDM और BA वाले जो programs है, don't take it as a backdoor entry towards SMHRD. Make sure that you have interest, you want to do something good in it, then only you apply.
Absolutely.
ये सही रहेगा मैम?
100%.
Because फिर वो expectations बढ़ जाते हैं कि मैं जाऊंगा फिर मेरे को CTC मिलेगा. Rightly you said.
100%.
Perfect.
Okay, people who are genuinely interested in doing, and by the way, Ketan, I practice a lot of psychometric instruments.
Oh, is it?
Okay. And one of the most important instrument that I practice in psychometry is the career inventory. Okay, where you talk about interest. And all of us know if you are interested in any one particular domain, you will go out of the way to ensure you gain competency in that domain. So if you are genuinely interested in contributing towards the infrastructural development and management of a country like India or even any other country, only then please get into the program and genuinely put in your best.
Right.
Right. That's the way I look at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and in most cases, I will tell you, your MBA is a terminal degree. Not many of you will keep doing this MBA again and again. So what is a terminal degree? Should be something which is of interest to you and something which you like to hold on as a part of your qualification forever.
Right. Absolutely.
Later on, you can top up with some certifications. But I think taking a conscious decision is very, very crucial at this particular point. Okay.
Perfect.
Even if I have said that, please understand, 3 programs are run in 3 different ways. However, when the students work in various committees, say we have admissions committee, we have corporate relations committee, we have the cultural committee NEEV on campus. Now, these are not committees which are program specific. These are SCM-HRD committees. So, whether you are from the infra domain or you are from the business analytics or the core MBA program, all students come together, live together on campus, work together on campus, and celebrate together on campus.
Absolutely.
So, you get that advantage of being a part with the bigger community of SCM-HRD.